Thanks to our gents from London. Thank you, London. Dziękuję bardzo for Poznan. You heard what they had to share with you, and hopefully we will meet each other quite soon in the near future. I call you in about half an hour to check our side events as well. From 1 p.m. we carry on with side events in our other halls. It's very easy to use because our organizers have it all done just doing by click, and choose where you want to go. But now this is still the best place to be, ladies and gentlemen, because in a great hall we carry on with another keynote speech with a lovely gentleman who is with Huawei since 2008. He's the first man outside of China to be named as CEO. That means he knows a lot, and that means he wants to share a lot of knowledge for all of you, especially if you're in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We're going to find out what are Huawei plans for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and maybe most important thing, to find out maybe new talents inside the industry. All about what he prepared is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. So please join with a lovely smile and clapping hands to Radoslav Gijia. Nice to have you, Radoslav.
Very kind introduction.
No problem. You can start with your keynote speech, and we have some microphone problems with you. Can you just speak for a few moments and maybe bring it a little bit closer to you?
How is it now? Can you hear me?
Now it's quite good. We see the presentation, okay. So you may carry on. Thank you.
Okay, let me
Radoslav, unfortunately, we cannot hear you at all. Can you repeat now something? Unfortunately, not a single word. I just see your lovely mouth opening, and I cannot hear you. If you can maybe change it to headset or something you have nearby. Okay, we have in-ear monitoring. Now we're going to connect the microphone to that. Are you ready? Still, we have...
How about now?
Now? How are you, Radoslav? Jak się máte?
Very good, thank you. Thank you very much.
A ni hao ma po angielsku?
No, my Chinese is very poor.
My Chinese is very bad, but now we can hear you loud and clear, so please carry on with your keynote speech.
Can you see my presentation as well?
Of course, we can see your presentation.
Perfect. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for attending this session. I'll be talking from a little bit more broader perspective about what is necessary for security and how the industry leaders should persuade their progress, especially in the pandemic times. So we are living in a difficult times, and I think over 1 year of this struggle, we got used to it somehow. However, what we talked at the beginning, and we observed that our forecast is actually quite accurate. We see the significant changes in or speed up of the digital transformation. And there are some things that are temporary for the pandemic period, but there are some things that will stay for good. And we've been advocating digital transformation and digital economy, digital societies for quite a long time now, for many years, because this is the natural evolution of the economies and societies. The better tools we have in our hands, the better we use them. But there are 6 major changes that are here to stay for good. So first is a digital-first customer engagement, which is shifting from face-to-face cooperation to remote digital cooperation. Second is working from home. And as much as our employees are, cheering for it and asking if this will stay permanently, this is not going to go away, and more companies are shifting to remote work. Tech-enabled operating models, brand new business continuity plans, data-driven business models, financial flexibility and predictability. We are using the tools as we go more digital to get our businesses in a more structured and data-based way. So, so this is here to stay, and we have to get used to it. But from the point of view of our industry, we have to get ready for it and be able to serve our customers with needs that are shifting constantly and are more digital oriented. And fortunately, my company is at the center of it, with the widest variety of the portfolio of solutions that we are offering. What you can see in the middle of the slide is the perception of the digital transformation investment. You can see that more than 86% of managers expect to increase their investment in the digital transformation. Businesses and people will get full cloud adoption 1 to 3 years earlier than expected. And AI adoption by 2025 applies to 97% of large enterprises. And this is inevitable trend. But for the members of this industry, for the players in this industry, this is a time to fully adopt and also prepare for it very carefully. Mainly, if we talk about cloud adoption and digital transformation investment, this is to have it with the secure mind in this transformation. And for AI adoption, security is obvious and it's basic, but also the ethical aspects of AI adoption must be very well considered. And as you can see, the enterprises are entering more advanced phases of the digital transformation, starting from preliminary, from marketing, then intermediate support system. I think most of the professional enterprises already adopted it. Then we go to the advanced for the core production systems, and then digitally restructured value chain. We, as one of the leaders in the industry, we have foreseen that the digital transformation is an inevitable trend in the industry, and we have prepared ourselves with a continuous R&D investment as a key factor of our development to be able to serve the industry and serve our customers. And this is obvious in the amount of money we put in the scientific research and product research and so on and so forth. And we believe that not even big companies, but also small and medium enterprises, if they have ambition to move forward, they should also focus on the proper product development and research and development in this area. How else we take the lead and adapt to the new industry trends? I want to give you several examples. As probably some of you know, we are composed from the 4 main branches of our operation. Most of people probably know us from our phones, but this is not where we started, obviously. So I will start with the Carrier Network business group. For 30 years, we provide our solution to our customers worldwide. And especially in this pandemic difficult times, we are standing on their side to help them to make sure that their networks are resilient and can cope with the increase of the traffic. And this traffic is also growing up for the fixed networks, but it's significantly growing even more for the wireless networks. We've seen from our customers that at the places the traffic has grown from 30 to 70%, especially on the beginning of the pandemic. this is a sign of adoption to the new digital style of life. But also, this is, as we observe over 1 year of this pandemic, the traffic is not going down. The traffic is continue uh, its growth steadily. So what we do, we help our customers to optimize their air interfaces and network experience. And also, we make sure that the operations of over 132 networks in 28 countries, serving more than 100 million people in the region, is stable and uninterrupted. For enterprise business is a branch that we sell our solutions to institutional customers. And we have over 1,800 partners in the CE and Nordic region. And we make sure that the enterprises who are in need of more structured intelligent connectivity or computing power or storage power, they can have very good use of those through our partners. But we also, what we've done to make sure that this operation is secure and is stable, we have opened an open lab in Turkey, which was launched in 2017. And we make sure that the solutions that are offered to our customers are verified and proof of concepts are cross-checked. For the consumer business, I think this is the most popular one. We make sure that we adopt our seamless AI life strategy with our products. And we promote Huawei mobile services ecosystem, which has integrated over 10,000 applications and more than 50,000 European developers are working on that. And this is a very good balance to have alternative system that can give customers or consumers the choice. And last but not least, powering applications and data. Our solutions based on our servers and storages, as well as cloud systems and AI clusters, are providing the capability for our customers to shift and speed up the digital transformation. But you know, working on the ground with the customers and providing the solutions to accelerate the digitalization or digital transformation is not the only thing that the key industry players or the leaders in the market should do. There are four main pillars how they can contribute to more sustainable Europe. The first one is the digital inclusion. We have cooperated through several programs and being the best employer in 10 European countries to be able to support the digital inclusion at a wider scale. We also cooperate with the social responsibility programs to make sure that people who have difficulty being using the digital technology or they are overlooked, like women in tech, have their chance and equal treatment. Of course, very basic and fundamental part is the security and trustworthiness. And I'm very proud to say that even there's a lot of media coverage. We had zero major security incidents or crisis for over 30 years. We have a lot of customers visiting our cybersecurity centers, and in Brussels, we actually have 4 in Europe only. And we were the first company to adopt GDPR standard among the players in many countries. And cybersecurity and privacy protection is our top priority, coming not only in our region, but coming from the top, starting from the R&D, product design, product development, supply chain, distribution, and supporting our customers on the ground. And this is something that I think all the companies in this industry should remember, that whatever we do has security implications to the end users and to the customers. But we cannot forget also that as a part of the ICT industry, we are part of the world, and environmental protection is part of our responsibility as a players, and it applies to all of us. We contribute to generation of the green energy with more than 6 gigawatts of smart PV in this region only. In this way, we contribute to reduction of the carbon emissions by more than 4 million. We also support saving endangered species like salmons in Norwegian rivers, and we have also a project in Greece, and we are expanding this operation, and we invite all the players to go with us in this direction. And also for the healthy ecosystem, we also stimulate the universities, and we look at our seeds, our future talents that are growing in our region. We have more than 450 students in our region who participated in our Seeds for the Future program. We have helped to create 40 ICT academies with top universities. And also we are planning to expand it widely in the next coming years. But in Bosnia, what we are focusing on is we have 3 branches of our cooperation. We are serving the mobile operators. We are providing mobile devices. We are hiring more than 100 employees, and we also participate in security summit and the 5G discussion panels. So this is what we can do also locally. But with the incoming digital transformation, sorry, people often ask themselves a question: how this technology can be applied? You see, a lot of experts in the industry, they are used to the technical talk and used to talk about the protocols and applications and so on and so forth. But for the average citizen, for the average businessman who is not very technically oriented, I would like to share several cases of how this can be used. So the first part is smart mining that we already trialed in several parts of the world, and we believe this is a great use of the technology. So if we combine the 5G capabilities, thanks to its fast transmission speed and low latencies, we can adopt this technology to do remote machine operation. And especially in the places like mines, it is very important to and safety of workers or employees who are working in the difficult conditions, and be able to automate those functions remotely. Especially, I think every week we hear about some accidents in mines. So having this in our mind, that we need to take care of people that work in the mines, we can use this technology. Of course, combine it with the IoT that can have sensors in various places of the mine to monitor the gas density and certain other aspects like humidity or fire or so on, can help using the big data and AI to help. It can help build algorithms that can do predictive actions and predictive planning of what can happen and which direction the mine should go. This can help And this can help the mine owners and companies to firstly secure the lives of the and health of the employees. Secondly, reduce the operational costs. And thirdly, increase the efficiency and generate more revenue. And I think this is a great example of how this digital transformation can contribute. Second one that is, we can see it as we speak. I think in many countries in our region, children basically work from home or learn from home. And smart education is one of the pillars of the digital transformation. And please don't be fooled that the smart education only applies to the primary, secondary schools or colleges. We learn throughout all our lives, and also employers who want to treat their employees, especially for companies that have distributed locations, how to gather people for the training. And I think is on the edge of having paradigm shift. You see, our education system didn't really evolve for hundreds of years, and having this technological advantages that are coming or we already have in our hands, we believe that this is something that is on the edge of fast evolution. I don't like the word revolution, but the massive online learning courses, remote teaching, digital library, online teaching management, virtual labs, blended learnings, everything combined with the secure way and proper management, using the aspects that you can see on the both sides of the slide. We believe that this is something that we will see very soon. And for the companies who are in this industry, firstly, we need to look at the security of those solutions or those applications. And secondly, it is a time to put more focus on it, as it will not only generate good businesses for the industry players, but also will help our societies to grow. I would like to close with a bow to our local office in Bosnia. Bosnia is not the biggest country in our region, but we pay attention to every single one, and we are present in every single one, and we are serving the communities and our customers in all of those countries. And also in Bosnia, we develop local talents. We enhance knowledge transfer, promote greater understanding and interest in the ICT sector. We cooperate with the universities, and we want to enlarge the ICT academy presence, not only in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but also in the countries in the whole region. ICT academy is a great way for us to share our knowledge and our findings from our R&D with the academic community to help them progress with their education and getting fruits from their own research work. That would be mainly it from my side. The mission of our company is bring digital to every person, home and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world. And as you can see from material I presented to you, we are walking in this path. That's it from my part. I would be very happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you so much, Radoslav, for being with us. It's always nice to hear that you think about new talents, especially in the industry. We've seen that you are providing help to not only universities in Sarajevo, but in other parts of Bosnia. But still, you are now about to answer two questions that arrived just for you. Hopefully that you'll have a time and kind to answer it as well. Is it the so-called fourth industrial revolution going to be hampered by the uneven dynamics of its spread across the globe? Is it too much? Is it too big?
As you probably realized, I talked mainly about the fourth industrial revolution happening now or starting now. And this fourth industrial revolution will be fueled by 5G, big data, AI. We are, as humans, we are competitive, and the competition drives innovation. And to have another industrial revolution, you need the tools. And the 5G, AI, cloud computing, big data are the tools. How they will be used in different parts of the world depends on people and companies who are participating in the value chain and in local, regional, and global markets. I'm sure everyone can see that the world is now facing a race between West and East, who is going to be faster in developing it. But for the average user, this competition is beneficial because it can bring better value and better products and better solution for everyday business or the everyday life.
Well, it's always necessary to have a good and fair competition. That's the reason why you are so moving up towards the top 3 and top 1 places in the world of industry, especially in security and other solutions. Another question is prepared for you, and it sounds something like this. Is the 5G an essential prerequisite for the IoT to become a truly global phenomenon?
Well, I wouldn't call it a phenomenon. IoT is a very simple way of how to quickly exchange information between end devices or sensors that are currently in the previous generations more concentrated. You see, if you look at the aircraft or the car, there is hundreds of sensors that are connected by a wire. With the new technologies and capability of wireless technologies as 5G that is designed to have very fast speeds, high capacity with millions of devices per cell, and also low latency, it opens up new possibilities. And IoT is the best tool at this point in time, until, of course, someone invents something better. Of course, as my predecessor said, there has to be a very thorough consideration about the security aspects of those solutions, and also classification, which information transmitted by IoT is sensitive and which is not. I'm sure if you use IoT to monitor your home, you want this to be secure. Mm-hmm. But if you use IoT to check what is the temperature outside, maybe not so much. So IoT is very important, but this is the direction that everyone goes to. And please remember that IoT is not only based on 5G, but also other technologies. However, 5G is proven so far to be the best medium to use this technology.
Thank you for this answer, and maybe the hardest question for the end would just arrive, and it's quite simple and quite strange for a lot of people who are not in the industry. Radoslav, how are you doing with electronic chips? Do you have it enough?
We have enough.
Okay.
We have enough. We adapted our business continuity planning over 10 years ago, and we have a very well diversified portfolio of our suppliers. We are living in a global supply chain, and we have enough.
It's always nice to hear that comforting answer. We have enough. Don't worry, world. You will be supplied with Huawei anytime you need it. Thank you for being our platinum sponsor, and hope to meet you and greet you in person soon enough, maybe next year.
All the best.
All the best.
By the way, if I may say something, there is a side event starting at 1 o'clock in Sherlock Holmes Virtual Hall. My colleague Johan Klein will have more details about cybersecurity, so if you are interested, please, you're more than welcome to come over.
Radoslav, that's enough. You're stealing my job. That was my next announcement, the side event, but no problem. Nice to have you with us. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You too. All the best.